Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Golfdom Magazine. We're out at the HOJ. If you're driving by Lawrence, Kansas in your moving truck, you got to do like Steve does and stop by. So everybody, this is Steve Sarro making the move across country from Denver to Destin, Florida. So Steve, it's funny because the U.S. Open was just at Pinehurst. You're at Pinehurst Country Club in Denver.
Correct.
And whenever I would come see you, you say Pinehurst and people think of Pinehurst.
Of course.
And then you're at Pinehurst. So I've got to think that you've had some interesting moments where people were like, "Oh, North Carolina."
Yeah.
I'm just curious, like, how many times did you get a phone call where you were like, "Hey, you got the right Pinehurst here?"
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's been fun, and actually, Bob Farron and I have conversed a little bit over the years about some of the confusion. I've had phone calls on where to park for the Open.
Do you just want to tell them?
Yeah, irrigation breaks. Yeah, right.
Go to A19.
Yeah, just tell them Bob said, yeah, go park over there.
Tell them Steve sent you.
So one day, this is maybe 6-7 years ago, I'm sitting in my office. It was a Saturday, kind of noon. I was getting ready to get out of there, and I get this message on my office phone. And some member who lived near the golf course, there was an irrigation break on the 13th hole, and it was starting to flood his property. And I'm thinking, God, there's no homes on the 13th hole. But, he could have been new to the property, so I took a drive out in the course, looked around, stopped in the golf shop. No irrigation break, thankfully. And so I wrote down the number. I called him back from my cell phone, and obviously it pops up North Carolina. So, okay. I called him back, and he didn't answer, but must have figured it out somehow. But it's just kind of funny how some of those things work out. But yeah, we had, and then we had they had a hurricane a few years ago, and that's when I reached out to Bob and said, okay, I think this is important. You should probably know about this one. I didn't want to bore him with all the the dumb questions, but yeah, so it's kind of fun to have a little mix up there.
Yeah, kind of cosmically connected
Yeah.
to that course.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Steve, thanks for stopping by the HOJ.
Absolutely, wouldn't miss it.
All right, man. Great. Everybody, this is Steve Sarro. I'm Seth Jones. That's Charlie. Thanks for watching us here on Golfdom TV.